The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And with all of Curry's talents, one of the great shooters of all time, maybe the greatest. Kenny, where does he stand among all-time great players, period?
Wow, all-time players. Now, that's
all-time great players, period.
Well, he's starting to get in the discussion because of the multiple MVP things and the championships. Because the greatest players in the world, not only have they won awards, but they've won multiple championships. So he's moving into that category right now.
To add on to what Kenny is saying, it's about something you can hear and something you can wear.
What's that?
Rings, baby.
Ooh.
Rings.
You can hear them.
2 rings won't get it. 3, maybe. 4, 5, woo, 6,
Okay.
I just can't add anything to that.
Oh.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis has drawn comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, and it sounds like Dirk is a fan. He says of Porzingis, he's long, athletic, tough. He has touch. He can put it on the floor. He is for real. Kevin?
And Porzingis, DA, a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. We have 2 teams tonight, Doris, with a lot of experience between them. What type of game, in your view, does that typically result in?
Well, typically you see a very well-played game, very few turnovers from either side, a high level of execution on both the offensive and defensive ends, and sometimes it comes down to the little things. Who wins the 50-50 balls? Who goes to the free throw line more? When you're talking about 2 high-caliber, experienced teams, it's the little things that make a difference.
Attention to detail. Well said. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Porzingis is out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. Here's Wright. Tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Now here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
Right, the pass to Powell. Kicks it to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
Outside, Green. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To the paint, here's Curry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Hardaway, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Curry can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
Oh, good. For the Dallas Mavericks, the last couple years, generating free throw attempts has been a problem.
Which is a shame because when they've gotten to the line, they've been extremely accurate. But let's remember, you have a ton of jump shooters on this team, and that's a point of emphasis.
He's off on the second.
Well, Steve Kerr has talked about the emotional and spiritual fatigue that can set in for a Warriors team that has now played in 4 straight finals. And remember, Steve Kerr knows a thing or two about this from his years with the Chicago Bulls. They simply have to fight through it.
Now here's Wright, following the miss by Draymond Green. Shot clock at 6. It's Powell on the wing. For the 3, good on the triple. And it's a tie ball game. Well, Coach Steve Kerr looks to give his players breaks. Doris getting away from the game, what he calls filling their cup.
Well, I think, Kevin, it's mentally taxing, battling 10 months a year over and over again. And Steve is emphasizing it's important to have time away from basketball to recharge a bit.
Here's Kerr after the Mavericks pick up 3. Count it, good.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. Let's go. Kept alive. And the dunk by Powell.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Now here's Curry. Here's McKinney. Passes it to Russell. Pass to McKinney. On the wing, Green. High, arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Draymond Green continues to add to that offensive arsenal. How about the floater as another weapon to deal with?
Now here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Porzingis against Green. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
It's really tough to game plan for Kristaps Porzingis, one of the top inside-outside threats in the entire NBA.
Out to the right wing. And Green now, top of the key. Curry is inside, guarded by Wright. Russell from long range. And Wright pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. He kicks it to Doncic. Powell with it, working on Cauley-Stein. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Powell, that's good.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Now the pass to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Draymond Green. It's Wright. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Here's McKinney. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Let's make no mistake, Draymond Green is a masterful defender. You have to love the activity.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Buries it down low.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup. The teardrop.
At the elbow, Green. Back to Curry. Powell with the steal. Doncic passes to Wright. Porzingis trying to get free. That one goes. Count it. Wright's got his first points in this one. The Warriors trail. Passes it to Green. Dishes it to Russell. Can't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Wright. Warriors with the rebound.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Here's Doncic. Back to Wright. Powell with it. 7 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. Powell's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry kicks to Cauley-Stein. Here's McKinney. Pass to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, of course, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, who have retired in the last 5 to 6 years. He was one of the all-time bests. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation. Guys like Klay Thompson and Kyle Korver, who are relentless in their motion and sometimes do it randomly. Outside of the context of the offense, they're just, because they've done it so often, the kind of movement they create puts tremendous stress on your defense.
Group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Doncic. Curry's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. Now here's Curry. Over Burks. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got it all tied up now for the man.
Well, this is an experienced shooter in these situations. Even when Seth Curry is under pressure, he's able to keep his calm and cool.
And here's Burks. Kicks it to Robinson. Inside, just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Puts it up off the inbound, and it goes down 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Curry dishes to Burks. Back to Curry. Robinson left side. Four on the clock. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Barea. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Barea.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Curry kicks to Burks. Curry looking around, fires from the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
and he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Correa, the pass to Kleba. Marjanovic with it. Marjanovic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
They double team Curry. Now the Mets moving it up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Mavericks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That free throw, no good. The Dallas Mavericks last season could not have been more disappointing, Doris.
Well, you think about management for this organization, Kevin. They had tried to avoid a rebuild. But at some point, every franchise probably has to go through it. And one of the things you must have in a rebuild is patience.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And he's good on the second. Now, here's Livingston. To the inside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Kleba. It's good. Great play set up by Correa. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Green slams it in.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Correa surveying the floor. The pass to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Livingston. Here's Robinson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, it's the size that Livingston presents at the point guard spot that's so unique. This guy is terrific, finding the open man.
Curry against Burks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it took a few seasons, Doris, for Steph Curry to prove himself on the NBA level.
How about his start, Kevin? 5 teams in his first 5 years. But he flourished when given the chance, and we know is a deadly shooter.
Good. With college basketball expanding the three-point arc out to FIBA range, Doris, does that set the table, you think, for the NBA to move its arc, their three-point shooting line, out as well?
I think one of the things that I would like to see, Kevin, is a more unified game across countries, right? We've talked about the NBA and basketball in particular becoming a more global game. I think one thing that I'd really love to see at the lower levels of basketball in the formative stages is young players have to play with a shot clock. Because what that forces those players to do is be 3-tool players. Under duress of a shot clock, you better be able to put the ball on the deck, make a pass, or take a shot. So I think the more we can normalize a set of international rules, the better basketball is going to be long term.
Now Curry, following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Curry gets the bucket. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Burks finds Green. It's stolen by Curry. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Correa. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Mavericks lead by 7. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. Robinson passes to Green. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Correa. 5 on the clock. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him, and the shot goes down.
Boy, how crafty is Sean Livingston getting into space in the mid-range. This is his game right here.
Now here's Barea. He's covered by Livingston. Barea kicks to Curry. Here's Kleba. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, we know Draymond Green is a tenacious defender. He is one of the most versatile guys in the game. He can guard any position.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
I don't think the defense has been very good, and right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Robinson, and it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. But they recover it. Yep, that one goes in there. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Well, Mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Robinson kicks to Livingston. Shoots over Barea. Livingston, no luck. Dallas leading by 7. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. To the paint. Marjanovic, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Over to the wing. Right side Robinson. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Warriors making a change here. Russell's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Here's Cauley Stein. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Here's Livingston. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper.
I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Barea kicks to Jackson. Back to Barea. Marjanovic against Cauley Stein. Marjanovic, no good. And Doris, you watch Kerr, he really has his own distinct coaching style.
How about Kevin? He once said that coaching is 90% creating environment and 10% strategy. Now listen, we know this guy is tremendous with X and O's, but there's something helpful about his sense of humor and his upfront, honest approach.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Warriors making a switch here. McKinney's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in for J.J. Barea. And despite often going small, the Warriors are the best shot-blocking team in the league without a dominant center inside.
Yeah, Kevin, that means it's about their overall length, especially on the perimeter. This is not just blocking shots in the paint. They're snuffing out long-range opportunities as well.
Now Curry. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Jackson passes to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Green. Here's Cauley Stein. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic with it. That's tipped. To the wing right side. Russell from long range. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Curry. He's got 10. That's tipped. Russell against Curry. Launches it. And it's Russell missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. Down low, here's Doncic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Curry against Russell. Pocket 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. D'Angelo Russell, the lefty playmaker out of Ohio State. Doris, a lot to like about his ability to create.
Well, he certainly, Kevin, has a nose for scoring and combines that with good vision. I think the one thing he's got to be careful of is shot selection and taking care of the basketball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And last season, Russell had to fight for minutes upon returning from injury.
Yeah, and battles like that help mature a player and really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player he can be.
It's stolen by Curry.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. off the bounce, the rise and fire. That's pretty.
Russell finds Curry. Russell against Hardaway. Back to Curry. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Curry's got 11 points.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game.
Sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Right, dishes to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. He kicks it to Doncic. Lets it go from 14, and it's Dallas with another.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Here's Looney, headed by Porzingis. Curry can't get it to go. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now a 7-point Maverick lead.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Russell from long range. Good on the 3-point shot. 10 points for him.
After a shaky start, boy, he's found the range. Good second quarter for him.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Wright, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
That free throw, no good. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
Good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 5. And here's Russell. He's got 10. They get it again. Cauley stop. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Finney-Smith passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Looney. Fades back. The shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. Now, Wright. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
It's Curry outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Right against Curry. Here's Finney-Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Hardaway against Russell. And no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Cauley Stein kicks to Russell. Fires the 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Right against Curry. The pass to Doncic. Got a piece of it. Now, here is Russell. He's got 13. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Kicks to Russell. Over Hardaway. And it's good off the back rim and in. Russell's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Dallas calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Barea comes in for Wright. Passes to Barea. Here's Kleber. Barea finds Hardaway.
Oh boy, that's 2 on him now. And if he gets a 3rd foul before halftime, his playing time is going to have to be limited for a bit.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Hardaway.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Hardaway hits them both.
You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
Now here's Curry. He's got 20, and he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Hardaway against Burks. 6 to shoot. Correa, the pass to Cleveland. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Robinson. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Correa with it. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from you guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone, as we take a peek at Coit Tower with the skyline of gorgeous San Francisco just behind. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible, really good judgment on the offensive end.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Powell is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Doncic, and it's Wright in at the point guard.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. First to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Tries again. It's stolen by Green. Russell with a wide-open look. He goes up again. Mavericks with the rebound.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Right, the pass to Doncic. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Over Wright. That one wide left.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one.
Now, here's Doncic. Five on the clock. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Misses the layup. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Dallas. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Curry finds Cauley-Stein. Russell from long range. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
They double him with Green. Here's Powell. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, it took 4 tries, but they get their first bucket in the second half.
Right against Curry. Cauley-Stein dishes to Curry. Pass to McKinney. Green kicks to McKinney. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to McKinney. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. And here is Hardaway. 7 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. Hardaway has got 9 points.
There has to be a certain amount of focus if you're going to be a great scorer. And Hardaway Jr. showing right there, he's locked in.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Doncic passes to Wright. Doncic kicks to Wright. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Porzingis. Shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Passes it to McKinney. Outside for Curry. And another 3. 8.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the Mavericks call time here. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
For Golden State. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Jackson comes in for Doncic. And it's Seth Curry in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Porzingis. He has 6. Right outside. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Here's Marjanovic. Tries yet again, and Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 8.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's McKinney, and Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
And Wright kicks to Curry. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 13.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
And there's the pass to Russell. Now Livingston. 6 points for him. And stolen by Wright. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright.
In today's NBA, we like to talk about that three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Mavericks, believe it or not, took the 4th most in the NBA last year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And the Mavs, Doris, not only took a lot of threes, they made a lot of threes.
Well, when you have shooters, the likes of Dirk Nowitzki, Wes Matthews, Doug McDermott, the list goes on, three-point was the least of their worries last season. Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great, solid screen.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Free throw good, Russell. Mavericks trail by 10. Wright finds Marjanovic. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Marjanovic. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Here's Russell. He's got 21. Passes it to Burks. Russell against Curry. It's Russell with the drive.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Curry against Russell. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit from 12.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponents' ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And he can't hit the second. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
That's all about the positioning right there. Doesn't let anybody beat him to the spot before he can get the follow-up.
The Mavericks have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass to Barea. The pass to Porzingis. Here's Marjanovic. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Robinson against Jackson. Here's Livingston, and he uses the glass on the layup. Livingston's got 8. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Barea. Jackson in the corner. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Now here's Livingston. 8 points for him. Burks looking around. 5 to shoot. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Barea. That shot misses. Burks against Curry. They double team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Golden State with it. Warriors leading by 8. Livingston kicks to Robinson. Pass to Livingston. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Second chance effort. Looney with the bucket.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
You know, I think he senses a team on the ropes, and he's looking to put them away. That killer instinct is shining through once again.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Warriors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Green doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Curry against Burks. Jackson passes to Barea. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Robinson pulls it in.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Looney. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Looney's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Porzingis. The 17-footer goes down. Porzingis has got 10.
Well, Kevin, how about Porzingis? You can play him as the roll man, or in this instance, use him as the ball handler. How hard is that to deal with?
Here's Looney. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Barea to the inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Justin Jackson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
Well, I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Doncic is checked in for Marjanovic, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Curry. Kleber with the bucket.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Green finds Burks. Outside Robinson. Back to Green, to the middle, Burks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Barea with it. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Hardaway for 3. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And 12 points for Tim Hardaway.
Wow, the big-time range is evident from Hardaway Jr. Go ahead, send it in.
Looney with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here is Barea, following the score by Golden State. The dish to Hardaway. Back to Barea. Hardaway against Burks. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Barea.
Well, that miss, to me, created because of Steph Curry's defense. This guy is doing enough to influence the shot.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Mavericks trail by 10. Alec Burks is out there with Curry. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's McKinney in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Outside Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Warriors shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Hardaway against Burks. Got goes down. Burks has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Kleba kicks to Hardaway. Four on the clock. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And so here is Dallas. The Warriors making the shot. And it's blocked. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Passes it to Kleba. Now Hardaway. Shoots over Burks and count it from 19 feet away. 14 points for Tim Hardaway.
Guys, you want to be able to score from all 3 levels, and Hardaway Jr. is capable. That instance, mid-range is on point.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, 2 things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Warriors. The Mavericks also with a sub. Lights checked in.
One shot.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Over to the left wing. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Curry against Wright. Puts it up from 12, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
Kleba, the pass to Wright. Dallas moving it around. Powell finds Hardaway. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Warriors leading by 13. Curry passes to McKinney. Also looking it over. Over Hardaway, and it's Golden State with another.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Right. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you, that's aggressive passing. Threading it down low and setting up the bucket inside. Really nice.
Outside Curry. Russell against Hardaway. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Curry. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Right outside. Shot clock at 5. Good.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Curry against Wright. Here's McKinney. And they double up Russell. Pass to McKinney from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
Curry against Wright. Curry kicks to Russell. Back to Curry to the inside. Looney passes to McKinney. And Cauley-Stein has it in the corner. And the pass to Russell. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His 2nd from distance this half, 5 overall.
Porzingis, and he makes good on the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Warriors leading by 12. McKinney kicks to Curry. Beyond the arc, drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Bounce pass from Wright. Here's Hardaway. No good on the shot. Nice D from Russell. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. They double-team Curry, and the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. And so here is Golden State. They led by as many as 18 points. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Porzingis against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing.
You know, that's a great example of how Porzingis can use his length to bother a shooter.
And it's Green missing. And the dunk by Wright.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Throwing it down that emphatically energizes the whole team, and that can be a huge shift in momentum.
Tipped away. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. Russell finds Curry. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now, here's Doncic. Right outside. Down low. Green, the pass to Curry, and they pick up 2. Curry's got 38 points.
Sometimes it simply doesn't matter how good your defense is against Steph Curry. This guy is determined to finish.
And Wright kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Doncic. It's hauled in by McKinney. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Curry. That three off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 19. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And here is Doncic. Inside, right. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Back to Russell. Outside Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 41 points for Steph Curry.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Golden State on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Doncic. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past. And how about consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the 3 ball nowadays in the NBA. And when he's hitting from there, it's going to make things very tough on the defense.
Now here's Porzingis. Fires from 14. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, how comfortable is KP in the mid-range? Porzingis, what touch.
Outside Russell to the middle. Porzingis with the steal.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them. And no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
Here's Porzingis after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Now Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
No question, Porzingis is a tremendous talent, Doris. We've seen that, but he continues to struggle some as a rebounder.
I think automatically you see a 7'3" guy and you say, okay, that's 10 rebounds. But the reality is Porzingis has been more of a face-up, good athlete, attack the rim. He can get to the glass, and I think you'll see more of that in the future.
Throw good from Porzingis.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3", can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
Here's Looney. Livingston kicks to Robinson, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. Now, here is Robinson. Here's Livingston. The three-pointer, no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Finney-Smith. He kicks it to Curry, to the middle, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
I'm trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Pushing the point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.